And ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you. My name is Deltastic, the voice of the Meta Wrestling Network. This is the Meta Wrestling Network, and I want to introduce you to the first of two eight-man tournament to crown our very first cyber-created championship wrestling champion. The winner of this tournament will face the winner of the second eight-man tournament on our first big show, and that will be for the CCCW World Heavyweight Championship. But right now, as you're looking at the brackets here, we have our first 8 competitors, and we're going to have 4 matches. We're going to have Lavar in the first round. We'll be taking on Slain. We'll have Grizzly taking on Rave. We haven't seen Rave in that introduction video. He's one of the new superstars in CCCW. We have 350 Calvin Davis taking on the Maniac Mason Gilbert in first round action, and we also have the Urban Rockstar Derek James taking on Big Brian Stokes to round out that first round of this first tournament in the race to become CCCW World Heavyweight Champion. Our first ever CCCW World Champion will be crowned at the end of this tournament, and I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited that you're here. Thank you. It's been a while that the Meta Wrestling Network has brought anything out. As you see, we're on WWE 2K18 now. It's been a hell of a ride getting everything done. So without further ado, let's jump right into some action. And guys, I'm very excited. Like I said, super excited to bring you our first video in the tournament to crown the champion. It's going to be a heck of a ride. As you see here, Lavar is our first entrant in this tournament, making his way to the ring. He's going to take on Slain. He's going to take on a mean, nasty individual, merciless individual in Slain. But seems to be feeling good. Seems to be feeling confident. You know both of these men. You know all of these men in this 8-man tournament and in the second 8-man tournament that we're going to be running right after this one ends. You know every last one of those competitors want to be the very first cyber created championship wrestling world heavyweight champion, and I'm excited to see how this tournament plays out, what competitors step up, and if we'll see a lot of upsets, if we'll see some monumental performances, some performances that may go into shaping somebody's historic career here in CCCW. We have no idea how this is going to play out. I'm glad you're here with us. As you see Slain making his way out. Slain doesn't play a whole lot of games. It's a very, very vicious individual. That mustache is no joke either. The thing is sharp. As he makes his way to the ring, he's got tunnel vision. As he makes his way to the ring here to do battle in first round tournament action. If you like this video, if you like any of the videos on the Meta Wrestling Network, including Meta Pro Wrestling, which is on hiatus but not dead. Meta Pro Wrestling will be back. This is our new product. CCCW is making its way to you, and people seem to be very receptive to it. Very excited to see how this completely ground up original E-Fed is going to play out, and I'm happy you're here for the ride. Like I said once again, so we got Lavar, and we got Slain, and our tournament is underway. And a huge uppercut from Slain, takes Lavar down pretty quickly and a headbutt right to the top of the head. And Slain, like I said, not much to him, you know, looking at him, but he is no joke when it comes to competition, when it comes to being in that ring. Neither is Lavar. Lavar has been very impressive in our exhibitions. As we were trying to get CCCW off the ground and trying to smooth everything out, so you guys would get the best quality wrestling that we could possibly give you in 2K18 and in this world of EFED, in this giant pool that is the CAW universe. Looking to make a huge impact, are we here? Throwing our hat in, so to speak. Slain here, just slamming him down. Huge stomp of Slain right now. I was going to say in control, but Lavar with a nice reversal and a nice belly back suplex and a kip up. Lavar here stomping him to the small of the back. This is first round action in our first tournament. Like I said, there will be another 8-man tournament, and the winner of both of those tournaments will face off for the World Championship. We're planning a huge show in that match. The match that will main event our show. More details on that as this tournament progresses and as everything progresses here in CCCW Inside Recreated Championship Wrestling, as Lavar is setting him up. Oh, he was looking for a blockbuster and did not find it. Oh, wait a minute, nice. Oh, he saved himself there. Nice recovery. The suplex, but he ate an elbow right to the face. And Slain, I don't know what that was, but it did not work out. And Lavar hits a nice Falcon Arrow here, and Slain, for his troubles, is in trouble. A front face lock here, and a nice, beautiful neck breaker. Slain goes to the outside. Lavar here, getting fired up, telling Slain to bring it on. He's got Slain reeling here. He might want to capitalize. Slain is not one of those people you want to let get a breather. And drops the elbow on the outside with another kip up. And feeling good is Lavar, as he is in control of Slain right now. And I spoke too soon with a shoulder block takedown from Slain onto Lavar. And he eats the steel guardrail. And carrying him up. Wait, what's he going to do with him? Oh, and he just rammed him right into the guardrail. He just rammed it back first, as you heard that thud. The Slain just rammed Lavar right into that guardrail. The Slain is in control right now. Lavar is going to have to try to do something to come back. He is feeling the effects of being on the outside. And Slain, but wait a minute, a huge senton. The Slain did not make it. And wait a minute, here comes Lavar now. Lavar here, going for an elbow with a little flair, a little theatrics with that elbow, but he hit it nonetheless. But Slain is recovering. The elbow right to the top of the head, crown Slain. Both of these guys are going back and forth, going at it here. Now Slain, chair locking. Now he's just raking down. He's got the arm underneath the neck. Lavar trying to fight back. Some of the crowd here behind Lavar trying to get him back into this. And wait a minute, and Lavar out of nowhere hits the scissors kick. That's his finisher. He just popped it out of nowhere. Scissors kick, cover 1, 2, and Lavar picks up a huge win, and he advances on in our tournament, knocking down Slain. And a huge win he picks up. He hit that scissors kick out of nowhere, and that caught Slain off guard and got the win. Very impressive. And look at this here. Slain was in control until that point right there. Until he missed that huge senton bomb off the top rope. And then here's that scissors kick. Bam! Right to the back of the head. Taking him down. And we're going to see another angle of it. Boom! Caught him. And that laid Slayne down. Rolled him over. Hooking the leg. Referee in perfect position. 1, 2. And we got our first man. Moving on to the next round in our World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Lavar feeling mighty good about himself and that win. As Slayne hits the showers, and we will not see him anymore in this tournament. It is a one and done. And Lavar will be making his way to the next round. Very impressive win to kick off this tournament. We're going to move on here. And as we see updated brackets here, we see Lavar moving on with that huge win over Slayne. And we're going to get into our next round, our next match in the first round, I should say. We're going to have two matches per video here in these tournaments. Of course, obviously, until we get down to the end. But, alright, we're getting into it. Next up, we're going to have the big man, the 350-pounder, 350 cal, Calvin Davis, taking on the Maniac, Mason Gilbert, in our second match of this first round tournament. And this one should be a good one from the exhibitions. Both of these guys are very impressive. So we're going to hit you at ringside as they make their way down to the ring. Here we go. Like I said, we're at ringside as Big Calvin Davis making his way down to the ring. Big man, 350 pounds. He is he's already hyped up. He's already angry. He is very focused on becoming the very first CCCW World Heavyweight Champion. And he takes on Maniac Mason Gilbert in the first round here. There he goes. Calvin Davis. He is a bruiser in that ring. He is a man who will hurt you. He has a wide array of suplexes, and he was not afraid to dump you on your head, neck, back, wherever. He's a very powerful individual, and he will not hesitate to slam you or suplex you. He's a very dangerous man when it comes to that. He is bringing out Mason Gilbert, the Maniac Mason Gilbert. And Gilbert focused as he makes his way down to the ring. Getting ready for this first round action. Getting ready for this match. Which one of these competitors will be moving on to the next round? Which one of these men will be one step closer to becoming the CCCW World Heavyweight Champion? We're about to find out. Gilbert steps in. Maniac Mason Gilbert. Gilbert's hyped up. He's amped. He's ready. We're about to get on with our second match. We got Calvin Davis and we got Mason Gilbert. And here we go. We gotta imagine, and Davis tried to run in, but he was met by a barrage of offense by Gilbert. And Davis just kicking, just pushing him off there, and now stopping him. And to try to combat that offense somehow, because Gilbert came out swinging, and he's still coming out punching and swinging. And he is just giving it to Calvin Davis here. Mason Gilbert throwing those hands. The occasional foot, but he was just throwing those big, huge shots right to the head of Calvin Davis. And that's what you're going to have to do. And a nice knee buried right deep into him. The Irish whip into the ropes. And a huge back elbow taking down Calvin Davis. And Mason Gilbert is fired up. And he is ready to go here. Another huge forearm shot right to the back. And Mason Gilbert now was a huge neck breaker. And Gilbert in firm control of this. He came out like a house of fire. And he is still pounding away on Calvin Davis. He doesn't know what hit him. And Gilbert now completely botched that one. He actually took our ref down there. Now our referee is a little worse for wear right now. He definitely botched that one. But he went back on the attack and went back on the offense though. So he recovered pretty fast there. And now Calvin Davis needs to do something. Needs to get himself into this match somehow, some way. He's got a nasty arm lock there. What he was trying to do, but Mason Gilbert was able to fight it off and hits a flipping neck breaker. And Davis now with a reversal. Davis gonna have to do something because Mason Gilbert has all the answers. And a huge DDT. Nicely done by Mason Gilbert. Gilbert again, throwing those hands, throwing those punches. He will fight you. He is a fighter. He will punch and kick his way. And got to cover 1, 2 count. We got a 2 count. As Calvin Davis is able to kick out. But how long is he going to be able to withstand this onslaught of offense? Hooking the leg. And wait a minute, Mason Gilbert now stopping at nothing. Stopping at nothing to advance on in this tournament. He actually just put his foot on the ropes. But we got another flipping neck breaker there by Mason Gilbert. Mason Gilbert is definitely not playing around. He is trying to make his way, and a huge elbow drop from the top. 1, 2, you got him! And Mason Gilbert just beat the hell out of Calvin Davis. And Mason Gilbert is moving on in this tournament. He was not playing any games, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Gilbert wanted this match, and from the bell, he went to town on Calvin Davis. He was never able to get out of the gate. And Mason Gilbert, the maniac Mason Gilbert, makes his presence known in this tournament in a very impressive way. If he continues to string along matches throughout the tournament like this, as you can tell, putting his foot on the ropes as we run the tape back, he is going to stop at nothing to win this tournament. If he strings together offense like that, just unpredictable, just coming at you, just throwing hands and feet and jumping off of whatever, Mason Gilbert will be well on his way to success in this tournament. And he is not playing around. He has one goal in mind, and that is to being the very first Cyber Created Championship Wrestling World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this first episode, the first 2 matches in this tournament. We will see you next time